All right, this should be a great match. This is the finals of the 8-man openweight tournament, ASG Grand Prix. We have Darren in the Limitless rash guard. We have Hussein in the Toronto Top Team rash guard. And, both have put on great performances thus far in the tournament. And I'm really excited to, see these two go at it and, see how they match up. Yeah, right away, I'd like to see Darren get more of an underhook, Just reaching over the shoulder like that can be a little risky because you give the guy the underhook, right? Unless you take an overhook for yourself. But, it looks like Darren wasn't quite going for that. But, I'm sure he had a plan. And it looks like, Hussein's, just trying to keep his hips far away, not to quite engage with Darren. And, just kind of take this a little slow and methodical, which nothing wrong with that. That's definitely can be a great approach. But I'd like to see Hussein put Darren on his back, because just like I've said in previous matches, it's hard to pass the guard when the person is on their butt, and you also risk getting swept and wrestled up like that. Exactly. So, you see Hussein controlling the arms just a little too, or trying to go for the hands a little too much of Darren. But I mean, it's the legs that are the guards, so we got to go for the legs. And see, now he gets Darren more, off the mat. And he's got this underhook again because Darren, he kind of reaches over the shoulder, and I'm just not a big fan of that myself personally, because he just risks, all these attacks. I'd like to see Darren go for the overhook. Yeah, I see he started to transition to that, but I couldn't quite get it. But now he does, right? So now he kind of righted his wrongs. Looks like he's trying to go for like a butterfly sweep. And, when I commentate, I'm not criticizing. I'm just stating what I'm seeing. That's very important, okay? So, great work from both. I'd like to see Darren just go for it a little bit more for that wrestle up, right? Hussein's leaving his legs kind of right out there. I mean, the risk you take is that you might get guillotined, but you just got to be smart with your approach and your timing. And from there, look, Hussein goes for that guillotine. Darren be wise to try to take top position. I think he should have been a little faster there to prioritize getting top position. Just because a guy like Hussein, probably hard to sweep with that size. I know Hussein has a decent size advantage on Darren by at least 20 pounds. So anytime you can take top position, you should really prioritize that. And what a great event Aiden has put on with this submission, with this all submission grappling open weight Grand Prix. It's been pretty exciting so far. Well, this is the last match. This is the finals, and it's been great. Yeah, you can see, look how Hussein has his hips far away. This is exactly what he should be doing to counter Darren's sweeps. But it's also hard to get passes going, when you don't quite engage. So, it's kind of like you got to walk that line, right? And if I were Darren, I'd just push the pace a little bit more. I just think that maybe Darren has the cardio advantage. I could be wrong, but it's just kind of what happens often when you have these big dudes. Great step through pass by Hussein. Very, very nice. Go into the knee on belly. Very nice work. But Darren has a lot of unorthodox attacks from is he about to tap? He has his hand up. I don't think he is. It looks like his hand was kind of placed kind of funny. But, Darren's got these unorthodox attacks from side control, sometimes going for triangles or, kind of stuff like that. And I really like to see Darren incorporate the buggy choke into his game. But as it stands right now, he hasn't had success with it in training, and neither have I. But it's a very popular move. I think it's better for some body types as opposed to others. But definitely some good triangles from there. And sometimes Darren will just put himself in bad positions in general to get submissions. Like he's got some cool attacks when his back is taken where he can start attacking your legs. And see what his approach is here. It looks like he's trying to get a butterfly sweep. But look, his underhook is getting smashed, by Hussein though. So it's not quite a deep of an underhook. See, reaching over like that, just over the shoulder, you can just get him into some trouble, right? Look at his arm exposed. Yeah, I'd like to see him keep his arms tighter and not reach up over the shoulder. But, Darren is crafty, and he's used to me trying to armbar him. So, he dealt with that quite well to prevent the escape. But now he's mounted, not good. But, again, this is submission only. So, it's not going to matter, unless we go into the sudden victory. Yeah, and Darren's got these unorthodox escapes, which, beautiful, right into the leg entry, right into the leg entanglement. And I think Darren might get this. Nope. Hussein gets out. Beautiful work. These two are putting on a great show for us. And yeah, see, they're all smiles, great sportsmanship. And again, Hussein, I would like to see him put Darren on his back. He's just not going to be able to pass, just kind of, playing a little bit of patty cake with Darren, just like kind of touching the hands. And again, Darren reaching over the shoulder, it looks like, and can just be a little risky. I know, you can get the overhook that way, and but, sometimes, it just doesn't work out for you. Oh, nice, going for the triangle, it looks like. I don't know if he's going to be able to get it. And, I want to see that wrestled up from Darren a little bit more. We've seen kind of the same approach from both competitors thus far into the match. And I like to see them both change it up. You see the same attack over and over. Just Hussein constantly going for the head. And, maybe I would try a different approach at this stage. It's a tough thing for Darren right now with the size difference, because just wrestling people that are bigger than you is just harder. And, that's what's available to him when Hussein's kind of standing tall like this. You can wrestle them up, right, by snatching their leg up, standing up, and finishing a wrestling takedown from there. So Darren's got an underhook on one side, an overhook, or not really an overhook, but beautiful. He's getting, I think, oh man, he almost got that, that elbow type sweep from the butterfly guard, which is a very effective move against, when there is a size difference. I think Darren might be trying to get a triangle though, trying to get his right leg over Hussein's left arm. But, Hussein is a very strong dude, very technical, so that might be hard to get. Yeah, back to the same position. I like to see Darren stand up from here, work a little bit of wrestling. And like I said before, I could be wrong, but I bet I would imagine Darren has a little bit better of a gas tank. Again, just because being a big, strong, thick dude, it's just like you kind of naturally have not a worse, just a little bit worse of a gas tank often than people that are kind of smaller and leaner. But again, I could be wrong. It just depends on, a lot of different factors. But I like this now for Darren being on top. I think this is going to be a better position for him to start working some submissions, where it'd be much harder against the larger opponent. But then he goes to the leg lock entry. Will he be able to get this, or will the risk not pay off? He's going for the heel hook. It looks like Hussein is able to clear the knee line, and that's exactly what he does. So maybe a risk by Darren that didn't pay off. I would have much rather have seen him keep top position, especially because Darren has great top position. That's like where most of his submissions come from, is like side control. Yeah, both guys, their gas tanks, their cardio is holding up very well. And like I said before, it could definitely be wrong about who might have the cardio advantage. Hussein is holding up very well. It looks like he does have great cardio. But I would like to see Darren just push the pace a little more. Not have to go to overtime. We only have like 35 seconds left. I'd like to see him push the pace and just tire Hussein out. and just work for it. Just go for it. Yeah, I like to see Darren wrestle now. When he goes to his back, working his guard. Oh, nice from Darren, but it doesn't pay off. Darren looks at the clock. There's 10 seconds left. Let's see if he's able to hold out. There's 9 seconds left. 7. This is a very exciting match. Let's see if he's able to hold out. 2 seconds left. And he does it, and he holds out. Very impressive from both guys. Very impressive from Darren to have that resilience. And very impressive from Hussein to hit that technique. That was beautiful. And I bet you both guys used a lot of energy. Darren defending and Hussein attacking. You know, going for submissions and trying to get the finish. Can be very tiring. Yeah, I think Darren wasn't quite awake for that. I think he wasn't quite in the zone, you know, which led to that takedown. Obviously, Hussein did a great job going for it, but I would have liked to see a little more awareness from Darren, right, entering the match, have a little more focus. Because now he's down a takedown, and, you know, there's only a minute and a half left. So now the game plan should just be to go, just to not stop moving until you improve position. I mean, you can't just kind of settle here. You got to go. Darren should get up. You know, he should not be butt scooting right now. In my opinion, he should be getting up and getting that takedown, getting that back, right? If he gets a takedown, it makes it even. But right now, I would say Hussein is winning this sudden death last 2 minutes. There's only 1 minute left on the clock. Let's see what Darren does with this. Again, it's just reaching over the shoulder. I like to see Darren go for more underhooks. Darren's got to even up the score, and what Hussein's got to do is just make sure he doesn't get swept, make sure nothing happens to him, and I think he's got this victory secured. You know, he can kind of just coast as long as nothing bad happens to him. It's only 15 seconds left. Darren's got to pull something out of the hat to make things happen. And look at Hussein still going for it. You know, even though he could just kind of sit back and you know, and just ride the round out and get the win, he still goes for it. And you can see a very happy crowd. I think everyone had a great time at this event. You know.
I would like seconds.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner for the main event and title bout